It's time for your TLC Hiking Club vid clip. How you doing, guys? All right, let's get right into it. Last weekend, hanging gardens via the White Box in West Clear Creek. What a phenomenal adventure it was. 56 of us, or of you, attended the event. Thanks to all of you who attended and made it a successful event. No injuries, sustainable injuries, no huge drama. I think all we had was a flat tire on the way back out from Dano, and we were able to get that corrected, fairly quickly. Everybody pitched in and helped Dano with that, and it ended up being, a very successful event. The Adventure Inn, I think it was, 10 miles dirt road, is what my tripometer was saying. I think it was about 4 or 5 miles of easily traveled gravel, followed up with a dirt road, which wasn't a dirt road. I think it's giving it way too much credit. Anybody that's been out there knows. Couple mud pits that ended up being fun. And then it was a rock crawl. Basically, you could hike or walk quicker than what it took a vehicle to get back in there. But, we were determined to make it happen. We were well prepared, 4-wheel drives, high clearance vehicles. I tipped my hat to Teresa Baldridge, who supported me and had given me so much information on this hike, road conditions, maps. I tipped my hat to her. If it wasn't for her, we probably wouldn't have dialed it in this correctly and may have had a little bit of mayhem involved. Thank you to those who were a great steward. I think we were all good stewards of the environment, but there was several of you that were packing out trash that were left behind by other parties. So thank you for doing that, just to show that our group, even though we have a large group, we're not leaving a footprint. We're actually taking stuff out of there that were left behind by others. So thank you to those of you who had done that. Thank you to the 56 who attended the event. A truly phenomenal event with the hanging guards. I mean, those swims, the prestigious water, the rope swing, the waterfall itself. I mean, it just truly is another Arizona paradise, and I'm very happy to be a part of what we had experienced. Thank you. Once again, hopefully pay it forward, and hopefully some of you will take some smaller groups out there later on down the road, and now that you know where it's at, you can kind of get adjusted going back in there. High clearance vehicle, 4-wheel drive only, obviously. With that said, let's move on to our next event coming up. Kind of an event. It's not a hike, but we are doing a social event. We do a staycation every Labor Day weekend, and I will be tying in a hike. It'll be a minor hike that I'll be tying in that weekend. Haven't posted it just yet because I'm unsure if I'm going to do that Saturday, Sunday, or Monday as far as the hike. It'll be somewhere close to the resort. We are staying at the Westin Kierland this year around. Excuse me. And so the staycation this year is at the Westin Kierland. I think it's only $150 a night. If you go in with a couple friends, other hiking partners, becomes fairly inexpensive to stay at a resort that would run about $500 during the winter time. It's a lot of fun, a lot of camaraderie, amongst other things. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. So I encourage you to come out to the 5th annual Labor Day Staycation at the Westin Kierland Resort. It's on the site. Please come out. It's a great time, like I said, to have some camaraderie with your fellow hikers that you off the trail per se. It's one of those few times during the year that we put something together that's not on the trail. So we can spend a little bit more time with those ones that we've built a bond with, you know what I mean? Being out there and roughing it in nature, in the wilderness. After that, the next hike that I have scheduled is in September the 21st. Fear Factor, Browns Peak. Let's talk about that. There's a lot of people that are signed up. This is a dangerous hike, and I will be reiterating that on the morning of. People have been killed falling down the talus chutes. And it seems that the more I say that how dangerous it is, the more people want to sign up, which is fine. I'm all in favor of pushing your boundaries of fear, etc., etc., but just want to make sure that we have a safe day. And I will be reiterating this the morning of the hike, that when we go up through the talus chutes, we're going to be going in smaller groups of maybe 2 to 4 people at a time, and leaving a break of maybe 100, 200 yards because of falling scree or talus, which are rocks. Depending on the size of the rocks, depends if it's scree or if it's talus. Boulders. We don't want to have anybody hurt at all. Our goal is to do this safely. No significant injuries that need to take you to a hospital on this day. There will probably be a fair amount of individuals that once we make the saddle who will opt on not making the summit, which is fine. We have that optional add-on to the Amethyst Mine that you can take and have a good time down there. Those that have done Camelback, Squaw Peak, Picket Post, this is definitely one that supersedes those, that surpasses those three and Flatiron as far as the climb, Class 2, Class 3 climbs. There are 2 spots in the talus chutes that are a Class 4 climb. I put that in the write-up. Class 4 climb being that there are only 2 points of contact that you will have on the mountain for a smidget of a second. Class 3 climb is 3 points of contact. 2 feet, 1 hand, 2 hands, 1 foot. That's a Class 3. Class 4 being 2 points. Class 5 is technical. You need ropes or rappelling gear. Anyhow, it's going to be a phenomenal hike. It will be cooler weather, so those that are, well, it's still summertime. It's going to be 70-some degrees up there at the trailhead. So keep that in mind. Beautiful weather we will be encountering on that particular hike, but it will be dangerous, so keep that in mind. If you are unsure, uneasy about it at all, just don't go up the talus chutes. That's my suggestion. I will be reiterating this the day of the hike as well. It is a 4-wheel drive trek in. My opinion, a 2-wheel drive pickup truck could make it. I would not take a car back there. No way, no how would I take a car back there. 2-wheel drive pickup trucks could make it. Crossovers could make it. I don't see anything of a bad road such as we did last weekend at Hanging Gardens, to put it in perspective for you. We will be on that dirt road for the better of an hour, if not an hour and 10 minutes each way. So if you get car sick, bring your Dramamine or whatever it is that you take, a 5th of whiskey. Joking. And I think that's about it. I hope you all have a productive week or weekend. This is Friday that I'm sending this out. And we'll see you guys later.